Happy New Year, everyone. It's episode 13, and we've got some New Year's resolutions and traditions from around the world. Sam gives us some wacky and weird American college football names, and we start the year right with a nice, healthy Confectionery Corner.
Choose the fact.
Boys.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to fatters out there.
There we are, the
We're
fatters.
calling them the fatters.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's a
Choose
new
the
year
fatters.
for you. Gee, the fatters.
I've seen you all eat too much.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I felt that one a bit close to home. That's why I wore a loose-fitting, dark-coloured T-shirt today. I stepped on the scales this morning. It was not good. So we'll get back on it. Dry
went to
Jan
the
that.
gym, but hey.
But yeah, Happy New Year, 2024.
New Year.
Do you remember at school when you used to have to write 2024
date
and you'd
wrong.
just cross it out and then write the real one for like 2 months?
Still doing it now.
How often do you write the date?
Yeah.
You're just drawing a border down the left-hand side with a ruler, are you?
When I sign in at work, I have to write the date every day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
fair
you believe
enough.
that? Actually, yeah.
All right, if you make that
remember.
mistake this week, I want a picture of your 2023 crossed out, make it a 4. 'Cause-
Do you know, it's like, it's the inverse of the really bad joke that you get before the new year where everyone says, see you next year.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. But also, the inverse of it is the following year, everyone, I wrote the wrong date. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Just cross it out and do a new one and walk off. That's
All right, I'll send it just
it's too common to find remotely interesting. But you know what we did do last episode? We did say see you next year.
Oh, we're awful.
I think we actually said see you in the new year. It was more jovial than
I was gonna say,
80s.
there's
when we
and
do it,
also, there's
fine.
no way you've not said that to someone ever. You know,
You
not
always-
even in the. Not, I know not in the way you're saying it, right? But yeah, okay.
Ooh.
But
I've
how
always
was your
felt
New
it
Year's anyway?
afterwards.
What did you just do?
Low key New Year's. I don't. For me, it's not a big one. How about you, Ben?
I had a party. It was really nice. Again, low key. Wasn't too
Low-key.
crazy. Wasn't loads and loads of people. I can't be doing the things like we used to do. We used to go out for New Year's.
Yeah. Spend a fortune.
Spend so much money. Struggle to get home without spending
It's
another
the-
fortune.
It's the journey, home, isn't it?
And back in the day as well. I know it's a bit different now, but
It's always the journey. home.
it's a bit different now. Back in the day, there was a clear price hike for drinks on New Year's Eve.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a legit 30th versus 31st. Yeah, I was in it yesterday, and that was not that.
Obviously,
I got the exact change. You've thrown me off. What about you, D?
Yeah, nothing. Chilling. Yeah, chilling.
Oh, new
Chilling,
year, new
chilling.
you.
I tell you who don't chill on New Year's Eve.
Who?
The Italians.
Oh, the goddamn Italians.
I found a couple of weird things from around the world. People do on New Year's.
Let's clean that up real quick.
Yeah. Hold on.
God damn
So,
it.
I mean, firstly, correct us if I'm wrong here, but so basically, I found some funny New Year's traditions, and in Italy, they take literally out with the old, and they throw furniture out the window.
Damn.
Onto the street below.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then what do they sit on for the rest of the night?
Just sit in the street.
It's old, isn't it? They got a new one probably ready to sit on. No, I don't know. So,
No cost of living crisis in Italy right now, eh?
well, apparently they have to throw something soft because for obvious health and,
Right,
and safety gone mad again, hasn't it? You know?
It's like that football match in Germany, I think it is, where they all throw teddy bears onto the pitch and it's all donated to like a local kids charity. I think it might be Spain. One
that's
team do
sweet.
it every
Okay.
certain date. But it looks really violent to start with because you've got a whole stadium aggressively throwing stuff, and then you see it's like a pink dinosaur. Oh, that's quite cute.
That's actually quite sweet. Yeah. I did quite like that.
That could go very wrong though, innit? Like,
Well, not if everyone sticks to the plan.
yeah, but no one's not. When does that ever
A
happen?
grenade.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Thanks.
imagine being that guy.
Yes, it wasn't me.
Is that what you were thinking?
Well,
Oh, I hate you.
actually, I was actually thinking nail bomb, but
Oh no! I put the plush toy in my right pocket and the nail bomb in my left, and I put my left hand in. Oh, it's easily done.
yeah, it is. It's easy done, I guess.
Imagine being the guy who didn't get the memo that it was furniture throwing out day, just walking down the street with his headphones in, blissfully unaware. Next thing he knows, he's got a 3-piece sofa coming at him.
They throw it off balconies as well. It said they throw it off
Mamma
balconies.
mia! Sorry, it's cheap. It's cheap.
Low hanging
I think
fruit.
it's mostly in Naples as well.
Okay.
So-
Fair.
Maybe.
Some people
Maybe
could
it's the whole
really,
Italy, but
some people could really do with that. Some people could really do with uncluttering their house and throwing out some
It's
old
the best
stuff.
part about moving house. You
Just
you
lean.
lean it up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I always think of Italy, and maybe it's from the stereotypical adverts of like Peroni, Birra Moretti, or whatever, and it's just a load of neighbours always conversing across the street at like height.
Proper friendly with
so
their
I'm
neighbours.
picturing all those people just at height throwing them out.
Throwing them to the...
Like-
yeah, do you want that? I don't want it anymore. You
Yeah,
can
like
have
the
this.
town in... did you watch the new Equalizer movie?
I
Yes,
just haven't seen
yes.
it before.
Yeah, do you know that town? Yeah,
exactly,
I mean,
exactly
you
that.
know what you're getting with it.
Yeah,
but
just more of the
he's
same.
in a sleepy Italian town.
More of the same, just not as good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's sequels.
Yeah, true.
That's Naples. But okay, also in Denmark, their tradition is to go to your neighbours or your friends and save up your old plates and throw them at the door. And it's called smashing the plates, obviously. And they just throw a load of plates at their door, and whoever has the highest pile of crockery has like the most, it's very, prosperous. It's good prosperity or good luck to have like the more smashed plates by your door.
So I'm guessing people go out and stock up on crockery beforehand, just so they can make a
You're not
real
going to
mountain
use your
of
best
it.
china.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Italy and
Again,
you'll throw it out. Probably.
you're at a house party. Oh, I've got no ice. Let me nip out. And you're having a chat as you're opening the door. And you open that door, just bash!
Plate to the face.
Taking a dinner plate to the shops. Plate to the face.
It's a really awful game, yeah?
Yeah, actually, both of these.
I see you played plate face before.
You got a missing nose.
Because you look like the Elephant Man.
They're both quite dangerous New Year's traditions, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, on paper and in like a Disney story, you could see it being quite romanticised, right? But in reality, thwarted with danger. So basically, if you're thinking somewhere to go, maybe just
Denmark or Italy, just
keep them off. Go later in the year.
Maybe Sweden. Don't know what they do there, but
Thwarted,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. You know that's up there right now.
Ding, ding, ding. Pick me a winner.
I let you forget. Anyway, and then the final one in Germany, they do their traditional meal of Silvesterkarpfen, which is New Year's carp. They eat.
I've seen this.
They eat some carp.
Yeah.
But what they do then is it's considered lucky to keep a scale from the carp in your wallet for the whole year. So
You have to give it a good clean first, wouldn't you? That would stink out your
yeah,
pockets.
that's what I'm saying. Fishy carp scale in your wallet. That's not.
But I get that. That's
What if you
that
lose your
feels
wallet?
quite oldie worldy.
what I
Oh,
would
that's
do.
the bad luck, though, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that would stop me losing my wallet if I put a fish carp.
You love a wallet lost, don't
Yeah,
you?
I just don't have a wallet anymore. It's just, there's nothing to lose now.
Should
innit?
get one of them that I've got, mate.
No, I'll lose that.
Oh, you've got one of
I will
the
lose it.
super organised
The Ridge.
It's just a
As
card
it
in the
were.
phone case. That'll do.
The,
God, save some women for the rest of us.
the Ridge wallet, by the way. It's a phenomenal.
the modern day.
It's a phenomenal product.
Velcro sound, isn't it?
No, it is not. Hold on. Give me. Where is it? It's really cool. It's incredibly cool. It's incredibly cool, by the way.
time efficiency I've saved since switching over to the Ridge?
One click, all your cards at your disposal.
Right. I bet you've got an old battered leather one, and I bet you've just got loose change in your pocket.
Yes.
There we go. Who's
Actually,
winning?
I
Also,
actually
the
have
change part, that doesn't hold change. The damn sure that
It doesn't
don't hold
hold-
change.
No one has changed.
Doesn't hold anything.
When was the last time you had change?
I've got some in my pocket right now.
Yeah, yesterday.
Put into
For
Trevi
this,
Fountain.
for this joke. Yes,
I knew it was coming.
Nice tee up.
I actually used change yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't really use a wallet anymore. Apple Pay, Google Pay, isn't it?
Exactly.
Isn't it? I don't really bother with it. I take it out and then it's in my pocket and I'm like, I'm really aware I've got this big bulky wallet now.
Those rip wallets though.
Why have you got a big bulky
Brilliant.
I've got a nice wallet that I spent a bit of money on
Right, yeah,
a
yeah.
couple of years ago, and I'm not going to buy another one. And then what I might do is just phone and keys. But the Velcro, I mean, if you imagine being a woman on a date circa 2006, and he gets a billabong out with a chain on it
Billabong.
on a first date, and you just hear that. God, that must dry you up quicker than you can't. That's not getting us. The audacity
You're not
to
getting a
whip that,
second
you're
date
not,
on that
unless
one.
you live in like Cornwall.
Women, let us know. How do you like the Billabong wallet on a chain?
Yeah, have you been on a date
Because I
with
might
a-
bring it back
with
if
a
you like
Velcro
it.
wallet?
Yeah.
If so, let us know how it went. But yeah,
Yeah, so those were a few weird
fun.
New
Very
Year's
cool.
traditions.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
nice.
I like them.
nice.
Yeah.
So New Year, New Year's resolutions. I can't imagine you're much of a New Year's resolutions guy, because if a day broke, day fix your day.
If it ain't boss, don't fix it, innit? Yeah.
But do you,
What an awful tee up. But also, yeah, my first resolution was just to be more of myself.
I actually saw that online.
See it written down. Yeah.
what does that mean?
What does that
to you?
entail?
No, to you, what does it mean?
I haven't really thought about resolutions because I haven't done them for years. Because I think trying to forcibly do something or trying to convince myself of a new form of action isn't really how my brain works. So like, I don't want to have a thing that I can then potentially fail at. So I'd rather just like make the effort without trying to like have it written in stone.
labeling.
You know what I mean? Yeah, labeling's a better way to say it. Yeah. So I have a loose one, which is just to be more consistent with the things that I'm enjoying doing. A lot of mine, I think, are now related to this that we're doing now. And just keeping it going, keeping it fun, keep learning every time we do it. I'm just, I think most of mine related to this, and I think just pushing it on.
So they're more like mental in your head, you know. And then will you have a check-in with yourself at any point?
Oh,
like side quests, or like a you know, on Sonic when he goes through the bing bing, that bit. It's like it's not the finish.
How do you take that from that?
I like where your head's at.
Renegade.
But I also can't imagine ever having a check-in with myself. So no, I don't think I'll be.
Yeah.
Idiot, Sam.
Idiot. Yeah, checking in with yourself.
Wow, that's dark territory.
Yeah, it's dark.
What's the New Year's resolution for Dean, eh?
I'll let you know when I think of some.
What are you doing, dry Jan?
I'm going to try dry Jan, yeah.
Which is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
Because you're an alcoholic. No, I'm messing. But like, big thing for you. You like a weekend tipple. That's
I
not.
could drink with you boys after this. Yeah.
I've
had a few Chardonnays.
Don't drag us into this. We're the problem in the story.
Hey, bachelor lifestyle, you know, it's hard, and it's like, well, it's not hard. It's easy. It's
But have you got any goals for this year?
Goals is just make improvements. Doing this, have more structure, maybe.
Yeah.
And just get bang. Work.
Bang.
I'm going to work. I'm just going to work loads. And gym, actually, be more consistent with the gym.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least just some consistency, that's all.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we'll go for like a month and then not go for 4.
Standard. I mean, I think most people in the world are like that.
But hey, see you next year.
Well, I was going to say, if you are serious about doing dry Jan, I'd do it with you.
Well, I'm doing it.
Yeah?
All right.
Oh, boys, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, Sam.
Let us gingerly touch our tips. My New Year's resolutions. Well, I'm the opposite to you two. I do like writing things down because I find when I write them down, they become real, and then I have accountability.
Actually, I want to do more of that stuff.
I have accountability, so I do this one thing right, and I know you won't like this, but based off what you just said.
Okay, yeah.
So I write. I score a page and a half. 2023 on one side, 2024. So 1st of Jan, and I write down where I was. So like all the things. So from like this time last year, I was not out of work. I've been made redundant. This time I'm doing really well. So like you do a few parallels, and it's not always better, by the way. There's some things that, and I try and do it in categories throughout. And it just gives you some appreciation about how far you've come in a year. And I think the massive one is this podcast, right? This wasn't even a thought last year. And I mean, if it was, but not a real thought.
No.
Not a one that had any tangibility to it. So that's a fun little exercise I like to do. I think it gives you a bit of appreciation. And it also makes you realise that in another year's time, even just maintaining that graph, life's going to be really good. And if you were able to enhance even more, then that's
why consistency is.
Because this is everything.
It's got to be.
It's literally everything. It's the way you get better at every aspect of life. Right?
Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah. Okay. And then I've wrote some goals down. I wrote some goals down. I wrote quite a few. I wrote maybe like 12, but some of them are really like just prioritise health.
Okay.
Because I got a bit sloppy with that.
Is that like the highest priority one for you?
Not the highest priority, but like I've got some things with work that I won't share on here because they're a bit more personal. And then I want to go on 2 holidays because last couple of years I've not been on a holiday where I've booked it, nice hotel. I've really been able to just kick back and do nothing.
Yeah.
Not saying I would just a lazy sunbathe holiday, but last year was all stag do's and weddings. The year before was very similar, and before you know it, you've spent the whole year doing stuff for other people, which is still great. But I want to be able to just have a nice holiday that I feel like that first beer by the pool that I've earned.
Yeah,
that's a nice little moment.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, and then I guess really I actually have wrote some down. I'm not share them with you two because I might want to see where your ambitions lie for this podcast. But I wrote a pretty punchy one for the amount of subscribers on YouTube we're going to get.
What's your time frame on that?
End of year.
End of year.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
I've got an idea of that.
So I've got a bit of a punchy one. But I tell you what, we can't really do it, just us three, can we?
That's true.
We need you guys to help us out. And since recording the last episode, we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey, milestone.
Got 100 not out.
Yes,
Here we go.
100
We're actually on, as time recording, 114. And doesn't seem like much because you can get Instagram followers a lot easier, right?
True, yeah.
But a lot of people that have done YouTube know that it's a slog and it's minimal gains and it's some weeks of nothing. So thank you for everyone that has subscribed. And if you haven't and you're watching this video, make sure you do. It literally takes a second and it means you can watch this more often and be a fat chewer or not a, what do you call them? A fatter. No, you're a fat chewer.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
You're a fat chewer. No matter what your size.
I'm a fatter, don't worry. It's been that time, and
if you're listening on Spotify, make sure you give us a 5-star review. We got loads of them at the start. We stopped asking for it.
We did, yeah.
And now we haven't had any more.
Yeah, so that'll be what it is.
So yeah, make sure you know, if you're on Instagram, TikTok, we're on all of those. Chew the Fat Show, at Chew the Fat Show, and then on Instagram it's Chewing the Fat, because some bloody bugger stole it. Some woman in Sydney who does food reviews.
Are they good reviews at least?
They're not bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
I actually tried to hate on her a little bit, and then I was like, that's actually pretty solid content. Do your thing, girl. But yeah, make sure you do. And we love to see it, don't we? We love comments. We've had some good comments.
We've been getting some good stuff
some of the Christmas stuff. So
yeah.
that's what we like. We want to make it a Discord.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you join the Chewing the Fat Society.
Yeah. We'll come up with a better name for it soon.
We will.
Yeah. But that's a good start.
We'll spitball it. But we shall wait no further.
What we got?
These are my confessions.
Oh, nice and snappy, that one.
That was a bit
like
snappy.
that. This one's a bit different because I don't feel like I was really dredging around in the sewage like I usually am with these confessions. These ones are quite nice and mild.
You've cleaned up your act.
You're just breaststroking in the baby end, were you?
The guinea pig.
Wading.
Yeah. I wanted to get some like New Year's-y because I can imagine some people, and I know we didn't have crazy New Year's parties or anything like that, but I imagine some of you guys did. So I wanted to sort of do a few things that maybe you can relate to.
It is funny, isn't it? Because like you start the year off, a lot of people do dry jam, but you started with the worst hangover of the year.
Yes, you did.
That makes no
And you
sense.
could roll straight through if you wanted to.
Yeah,
You know
and some
what I
people
mean?
do. Yeah.
Okay, so my first confession is what I basically call amateur hour. And this person says, my roommate and I were going to a New Year's Eve party where he was going to be my wingman and hopefully get me lucky. Got started too soon, ended up blacked out, puking my guts up in an alley during the countdown.
So do we know if the...
They didn't get any of the things. They didn't get any of the things they set out to get because they're an amateur and they don't know how to drink, I guess.
yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
fine. It's happened to all of
mean,
us at
yeah,
some
but also
point.
That's just
Midnight's an early
peaking too
time.
soon, isn't it?
It's peaking too soon because you've gone out
too
way
soon.
too early. You've been pre-drinking in the house or whatever you've
Yeah.
done. Your flatmate, your wingman, probably should have told you to lay off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And let's
I bet-
see.
I bet
He's
he's now
focusing
in
on
there
it.
kissing whoever you wanted to kiss.
Yeah.
That wingman was focusing on attack, not defence. That's the problem.
Ooh, yeah.
Overlapping. Overlapping fullback.
I think that's a really easily relatable one because I think
Peak too soon on New Year's
peak
Eve.
too soon on New Year's
And
Eve.
miss the countdown, miss all
But
of
also,
the...
midnight's not that late. And it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's late for me now. I don't go out that late. But like, if you know it's a New Year's Eve party, you know that your peak is never midnight. It's more like your peak's more like 1 or 2
Also,
a.m.
how early do people like Christmas? You start drinking early, I guess, right?
New Year's Eve
But
doesn't feel like that.
New Year's Eve, you're
Because the day's nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nothing day.
You might even be working sometimes. New Year's
Yeah.
Eve, so. Yeah,
But
don't
I-
peak too soon. Basically, that's
Yeah, I mean, never peak too soon.
yeah.
But
Especially not on New Year's. And
I always remember when I first started going out. I don't know if it's because I've been watching these cheesy American films where it's like 10, 9, and then you got to find someone and give them a snog. It's like I remember my first New Year's Eve I was out. I was like, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Looking around, going, someone's gonna get it any second now. 3, you say? 2, you say? Well, it'll come.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah,
I think
it didn't come, guys. It didn't come.
was you in an O'Neill's? Because I'm pretty sure if you're in an O'Neill's, it's bound.
I think I got more chance in an O'Neill's.
That's what I mean.
Be a low,
you need to get
be a
yourself
low
in an
standard
O'Neill's.
of
It won't be who you
person.
want.
No.
Yeah, it will not be who you want at
But you're in
all.
O'Neill's.
Yeah. So you've
Also,
made bad
I think
choices.
I think I
already.
have been in O'Neill's in London on New Year's one time, and it was just like so. It was like £20 to get in. Like you said, like they just jacked it all up. And like you're still in O'Neill's. Why have you got to do? Why has everywhere got to charge you all that to get in?
House parties are good fun on New
gotta
Year's.
be house
If
party,
someone wants to do it, it's not going to be me anymore. I've had a few legendary house parties on New Year's. Remember that one with the fireworks and when we had the bar? Were you at that one? I think
Was
you were
it
in
in
New
Putney?
Zealand. No, in Ealing when we had the
Ealing.
bar.
Oh yeah.
That
very
was
good.
a really
I was at
good-
that
very
one. I was at
good.
that
Very,
one.
very good.
Someone
Yeah.
bought a massive suitcase of beer.
Yeah, we had loads. That was carnage.
That's actually very good. That one.
And then we had one in Putney that was quite
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We had that one
one in
one time in
that once.
where it was like just four of us. That was
Yeah, that was very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Hey, it's not the. It's not a party without people. There you go.
Very good, actually.
There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
when I think about that one, it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put that on the gravestone.
All right. Straight into another one. Mistakes were made. Basically, I hooked up with my ex in a toilet during a New Year's Eve party. Nobody caught us, but they did catch you. Really, people know about it.
Yeah.
So this one, I think.
You're supposed to
Pick-
out with the Italians.
Out with the old.
Exactly. Throw your furniture
out
out.
the-
Don't snog it.
Throw your ex off the balcony. Don't do that.
Wow. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, throw a plate at him.
Yeah, throw a plate at him
Do as the
instead.
Danes do. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this now, put your hand up to yourself if you've done it, because a few people are going to be commuting going,
Yeah. Yeah. And you
It's
think
tacky, isn't it?
It's tacky. Well, tacky is probably the perfect way to describe it. And also, you weren't as discreet as you thought you were. I guarantee
No
you,
one ever is.
people saw what you were doing.
Everyone knows what happens in the toilet at a house party.
Of course they do.
have you seen Saltburn, by the way?
Oh,
Are you going to know
I
the
watched it yesterday.
I watched it yesterday.
yesterday,
I
okay.
haven't finished it yet because
Okay.
I got about half an hour to the end.
Oh, you saw some stuff, though, didn't you?
He just found out he has parents.
Okay,
That bit
yeah.
happened. But there's one bit, right, where there's basically, I won't ruin the movie, but they're staying at this very amazing old royal kind of palacey type vibe. And it's a guy of Oxford, and one of them's supposed to be a lowly commoner, and his friend at Oxford University is like mega rich. Yeah. And his sister's been giving him the eye of the whole trip. It's a weird family, and she basically like goes out in the garden in like with like a slip dress, and he like goes down, and he suddenly gets very sexual, and he's not that kind of character before that either, was he?
He really turns it up.
Turns it up,
Yeah.
and he basically puts his hand up there, and she says it's the wrong time of the month, and he went, "Call me a vampire," and then proceeded to
You can imagine what he
Simba
did.
her.
What?
He Simba'd her.
Wow. Simba.
And that's not even I don't know,
No.
for me at least, that's not even the craziest scene.
There was some.
Oh, wow, so it actually looked quite
The
tame.
bathtub was pretty.
The bathtub for me is...
That's
That's
worse.
crazy.
So Saltburn, I saw the trailer.
Because it's not as crazy visual as the blood scene.
No.
So basically, one guy.
I don't...
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know, I wasn't gonna watch it because what I'm saying is it looked tame before that. It just looked
No,
like
it's good. It's
Okay.
it's well made. Good movie. I mean, Barry Keoghan's in everything right now. Isn't
Killing
he?
it. Do you know, he's such a good actor, but he's not good enough to play like a 17-year-old.
He's also not going to play an English person because his Irish accent comes through all the time.
I thought that's why they chose Scouse, because there's obviously like the parallels, right?
And then there's a lot of Scousers in it.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was still good in some elements, but yeah, you're absolutely
just came out every
right.
now and
It just
again.
comes through. I didn't
But,
realise
yeah.
that the big lad was Australian.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've not seen him
They
before.
produce some.
Yeah.
They produce some talent. Those guys, I tell you what, in terms of acting, like
Produce some big men as well. Don't
he's
they?
a big lad.
He's
there,
like
yeah.
6'5".
Watch it though.
Yeah.
Jesus,
yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
gonna.
It's good.
I'm gonna.
It's good.
Right.
I can't really work out how it's going to end right now either because I've only got half an hour left. So
What's good is it's a constant subversion of expectations, and I think that's what they did really well. You're not
yeah,
supposed to know how it
because the
ends.
blurb is quite boring in a way.
Yeah.
but it's how they stitch it together that makes
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
interesting.
Trailer, yeah.
Damn, good movie. Good
Yeah.
movie. Okay, and I will just send us off with this. This is a sad. This is a sad one because this person thinks they're winning, but they really aren't. So my boyfriend bailed on me at the New Year's Eve party. Guess what? I made out with everyone there at least once.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not the win that you think it is.
It's really not, is it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Maybe if you're a 16-year-old and you're male. Not,
Yeah,
and that's not shaming
okay.
either.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there is a difference, right? It's like it's just not good. Any adult that's like been around everyone, because you know that everyone isn't good.
Depends if it was a 4-man party, though. You know, it could have been. Could have had 30 people there. We don't know how many people was at the party.
But when you're
Not
young,
about people.
when you're a young man, it's like I don't even care if they weren't any good. I did it all, and some circles that celebrate.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds
that
that.
was just gunning.
Yeah.
Who's having it next?
But I
You
read it from a
bosh.
female perspective. Was it not?
I think so.
Yeah,
it
ex-boyfriend.
didn't specify, but
My
could have been.
boyfriend-
Yeah,
my
could have
boyfriend
been.
left.
could have
What,
been-
wait, hold on.
I mean, if it was a gay
Could have
guy,
been
it
just
makes
boyfriend.
more sense.
Yeah.
My boyfriend left the party early.
boyfriend bailed at me.
Oh, bailed?
Yeah, so I'm assuming they just didn't show, or they turned up
Yeah.
and then ducked out.
So your revenge for tardiness is mass cheating.
Yeah, like
I mean,
Who
them
does-
scales are a bit tipped there, aren't they?
who's this really reflecting on?
Yeah.
You.
And what if he had a real genuine excuse? Oh, babe, honestly.
My hat's on fire.
My hat's on fire.
Sorry.
thought that was your look. It's boosh.
Right.
There's no other way to say it. But yeah, if you had a genuine excuse, like, oh my God, my nan was rushed to hospital. Anyway, how was your night? Was it good? And she was just,
The goal.
A little something on your lip there.
but yeah, everyone at the party can't be good. Yeah.
What a party.
You've,
No,
Yeah.
Where does
Also,
it end?
why do people think they have to do it all on New Year's? It is just a night.
it's just another
It is
night.
just-
Yeah,
the
it's
night,
like
it is just the
the
night.
Scroobius Pip song. It's like the Beatles, just a band. And he goes, this is all, do you remember that song? Dan the Sack, Scroobius Pip. Thou shalt always kill.
Some of those words are meaning something to me, but as
Yeah,
a whole,
you'll
I'm
probably
like,
know
what
it.
is he talking about?
Yeah, it's he's like this.
Dan le Sac,
It's
that does-
it's like a Cockney version of the Streets in terms of time frame of how he's like a rapper,
Okay.
I guess. Cockney guy,
can't-
big beard.
Scroobius Pip means something to me, but I don't know what. Yeah.
But thou shalt always kill. And it's like
That is talking to me.
Thou shalt not find out that your friend got with your other friend and respond with the words, is it? And
It's,
he does like thou shalt.
Wow.
Thou
Okay,
shalt not
okay,
spell
okay,
Phoenix, P-H-O-E-N-X, even though the Oxford Dictionary tells you to do. It's like, is it starting to...
That is no, that's bothered me forever. By the way,
Yeah, yeah,
the spelling
yeah.
of Phoenix really drives me
Yeah,
up the wall.
it's-
Okay, sorry. Yeah, there you go.
But they were
Close
good.
enough.
They were good because they summarised the fact we just said. Just don't big it up.
Don't big it up.
Don't make a tit of yourself. Don't peak too early. And remember, there's always January the 1st.
Or there's always the whole of next year to go and get drunk again and do other
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
Just not January.
But people are liberated on New Year's, aren't they? They do feel that they have to either sleep with someone or get with someone. Like, if you don't have a kiss on New Year's, it makes you a worse person. It's like that whole motif is just ridiculous.
Maybe it's like this is like you might be planning to change your ways from this point, so I'm gonna just do some magic.
One last hurrah.
Yeah, one last hurrah.
Yeah, but that's
Do you think
never
that's-
work. If you're doing a one last hurrah, then you're not going to change your ways.
No.
Because
Do you think it's probably the most liberated time of the year for people?
yeah, but I tell you what, bit of a tangent. But I was watching. Hear me out here as well.
Okay.
I was watching the new World War II thing on Frontline on Netflix.
This is a tangent.
Really good, by the way.
Yeah, very good.
John Boyega narrates,
Yeah,
and
it's very
some
cool.
of the footage
It's crazy.
they've remastered is incredible.
Yeah, it's
Oh shit.
But anyway,
Very good.
You see it when they liberate Paris. Oh, I'd love to be there on that day. When they
Any
liberate
Liberation Day is going to be good, isn't
but
it?
the Paris one, they got these American soldiers going. Like, there's this one guy from like, the Bronx who's like, I always want. Oh, I'm not gonna do the accent. I always wanted to go to Paris. Like, it was always a thing of like, once we get to Paris, that was all they ever kept saying because that shows that they pushed the Germans back. It's a big city as well.
Yeah.
He's like, all the women were just coming up kissing them. It was a field day. Like the amount of American bastards
Yeah, I can imagine.
born, boomers now.
Right.
That,
Born to an American soldier in Paris.
yeah, oh yeah.
Damn.
Because all the Frenchmen were either dead, imprisoned, or fighting elsewhere. Because it was a lot of older men or younger men. So that gap of like,
So the Americans came in and just
Oh.
stormed Paris,
yeah,
cleaned it up.
liberation. But that to be in that party, that must have been.
That's something
just the
else,
feeling
yeah.
of being liberated firstly is what you go for, right? You know what I mean? And then just for winning, and then being the accolade taker and be like, yeah, we did it, guys.
The fact they're all kissing me and I haven't showered in 4 weeks shows that tonight's going to be a good night.
See, I wanted to make a reference to like the full moon party on like Hadrian Beach, and then you've just blown that whole thing out of the water.
Well, no, ask Dean about his experience at the full moon party.
Oh, what did you do?
What happened at the full moon party?
Well,
Didn't you get tucked away by a load of? Didn't you get jumped?
Oh, right.
tucked away.
I heard you got tapped away, my son.
You got tucked in, didn't you?
Tucked in.
Yeah, that wasn't on full moon, that was another night.
Oh, but it was the same place, though, wasn't it?
No, different. I think it was in PP.
Oh, okay.
PP,
It's
yeah.
also- I've not
It's all
been
the
so.
same,
No,
yeah,
but like
yeah, I
those
know what you
cluster
mean.
of islands. If you're not
Yeah,
been, I
yeah,
can't differentiate them.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't my fault.
Never
But,
is. Never is.
The full moon parties are overrated, by the way.
Yeah, innit?
yeah.
The half moon's way better.
I imagine there were
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good, like around the 2000s,
At a certain point in
you know,
time.
the island type times where it was like the first people to start doing it. It's always the way, isn't it? You take a video and then you turn around, and it's just litter and people and
Just
Fat.
too many people.
It just there was just I didn't rate. For me, going out, the music is a big thing, isn't it? And there was just a lot of just terrible music being played. And like there was just bars, right? And every bar's playing a different song next to each other, and you're just
It's
like,
a
what is
cacophony
going
of
on?
nonsense. Yeah, it's not great.
It's a cacophony of nonsense.
So
Brilliant, brilliant.
So, and what was the other thing? People doing jump rope with the fiery
the
ropes.
fire. That's what
and everyone just
I've
gets
not
burned
been
to a crisp.
I've not seen it. That's my impression
It's
of it.
so stupid. And people falling off those poles and stuff like that. It's god, the memories. Right, okay.
Yeah. Good
Right then,
times.
boys. Well, we can pivot on to Laugh of the week. Laugh of the week. I'm excited about this one. So
Okay.
I saw something recently, and it triggered an old memory. So I did a little bit of digging into. You've probably seen this, but you won't have heard all of these examples of. We love a funny name, right? And Dean is known for having some very funny names in his phone book of people he has encountered. But I've got a list. I've got a list of some of the best names from American college basketball and football. Have you seen some of these?
This sounds very Key and Peele, and I'm all for it.
And I want to let you know, I've fact checked all of these.
No way.
These
Actually?
are all yes.
Go on, lad.
Because I've got their pictures already for the edit. These are all 100% legitimate names.
Strap in. Okay.
Coming in at a tight end, it's Rowdy Beers.
Rowdy Beers.
Already stop. Rowdy Beers. Okay, sorry. Go on. Yeah.
This guy's a quarterback. This one, next one, General Booty, white guy. He looks
Why
like,
is that funnier?
because
It is.
you don't expect a white guy when you hear General Booty. You're thinking of like
Who do you think of when you think of General Booty?
who's the guy that
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. out
Sir
of
Mix-a-Lot.
flipping
Sir Mix-a-Lot is who I think of.
Mix-a-Lot.
I'm thinking a man like that. You weren't ready for that, were you? You weren't expecting that on this episode. Right, I'm gonna Fish McWilliams.
Oh, stop it.
This one is amazing.
Deal of the day.
I love black American names that start with D, like Deshaun,
Yeah.
but when they get ridiculous,
Okay.
I love them.
Yeah.
The Coldest Crawford. And do you know what the Coldest his middle names are? To Ever Do It.
No, it's... Okay.
No, his name isn't. No,
The Coldest To Ever Do It Crawford.
Crawford's such a letdown in that, by the way.
Tiger Shanks.
It's a One Piece fan. Sorry.
Kool-Aid McKinstry. His first name's
Another,
actually
another
Kool-Aid.
white guy, yeah.
Sadly not. This one I love. You've got to see how this is spelled. Mobility. First name Mo, surname Bility. M-O-H.
MOH Bility.
Because his mum's gone, we've got a surname like Bility, we've got to take advantage of it.
Where's Bility come from, by the way? Is it a surname?
I think a lot of these maybe have been changed.
Like default.
Yeah, I mean, for example,
Yeah, surely the coldest to ever do it, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, the surname's been changed.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine Parker Titsworth is
No, that one I believe, to be honest, is Parker Titsworth. That's great.
Major
It's
Burns.
an English Duke.
Major Burns. Also, why are you giving your general and major? Why are you calling your children after ranks of the army?
Back over here,
God's sake?
General. You'd
General.
also be such a little shit with a name like General Booty. When you hit puberty, you're taking advantage of that, aren't you?
Oh, Jesus.
If you're the teacher in his school, you're like, I'm not reading that.
Yeah.
I'm not calling that kid Jen.
Jenny.
Jenny Booty.
The realist Clark.
Clark, me prefer.
The realist. You've got to see how the realist is spelled as well. Real, YST.
Doesn't even make sense that way. That's not the way.
This next one is just nuts. Dude person.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's like a video game character.
That's the default setting.
Actually,
Yeah.
anytime I play a video game and I need to call myself somebody, I'm calling myself dude
Pick one of these.
person.
Pick one of these. Here we go. Tennessee rainwater.
Wow, that's kind of sexy.
Tennessee
Rainwater's kind of sexy, I'm going to be honest.
Good.
A million
There's a
bugs.
Motown singer. what?
A million bugs. First name.
Million
Million
Answers.
is brother.
First name A million. Surname Bugs. Always right.
Hell yeah.
And that's right with a W.
Oh no! Parents are
One of
on
the-
field
the
day.
comment
Parents
on that
in America
one-
just don't care.
They don't give a shit. They don't thought about that kid's life at all.
The comment on that one was, this N-word really cool, this N-word's first name really be always, and it just grieves
Really
me.
be always.
It was the comment. And
I love when you see people writing like that, like writing how they speak in America on Twitter. It's
Writing
so
how they
funny.
speak is-
It's
it really is the
It's like
best.
when Scottish people write how they talk.
This
Like,
guy's a
brilliant.
basketballer and he's called Crisscross.
Great.
Tony.
Tony.
Jaeger Bull. You got to be a good drinker for that.
Okay.
Cavassier Smoke. Juice Scruggs.
Juice Scruggs is unbelievable.
Are these all in the same college?
Juice Scruggs.
No, it's not the same college. Memorable Factor.
I bet he's really boring as well.
Not memorable at all. And the final one is Hot Rod Fitting.
Hot rods, that's something to live up to. That
Hot Rod Fitting.
Hot rod fit. Juice Scruggs is too much for me.
I'm glad you like some of the ones that aren't like, I mean, like Kool-Aid McKinstry's funny, but Dude Person and Juice Scruggs.
Scruggs.
What is going
Juice Scruggs
on?
has got to be a NASCAR driver, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, yeah.
To be
He's
fair,
got no
okay,
choice.
let's say you had a surname that if you put a first name with it, it would make it funny.
Oh, there are loads then.
Would you do that?
No.
No. You
We did it
wouldn't do
with
that
Winner
to
and
me.
Loser last week.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Yeah,
let's-
obviously, yeah, but
While we're playing with his kids' lives.
So, someone sent me a message. In fact, no, I'm gonna ruin it.
on
gonna
Championship Manager, I always used to call myself first name A and second name Fridge, and then it would say so and so have appointed A Fridge as manager.
And you would laugh every time.
At your own joke.
Still like me right now.
Evidently.
Damn, Juice
But yeah,
Scruggs. If you're out there, mate, we,
If
we've
you're out
got
there,
a lot of time for
Big
you.
up all those guys, man.
Yeah, let's hope a couple of them really make it as well, because I want to see General Booty in the Super Bowl. When I see,
Or if they make it to like news reporters or something, just so you can.
but yeah, Key and Peele did a sketch of this, didn't they?
Like Laquavius Jackson,
Yeah,
the third, or whatever.
Yeah,
they
it's a lot of the thirds
they-
are great.
they're
Yeah.
really good.
One of them was George Jefferson the third, and it's a guy that looks nothing like George Jefferson. Obviously, because who does?
What does he look like? Have you seen him? Yeah.
It's like candy.
Birthday pie, pints of cream,
Well done, chocolate.
bombs.
Oh, sponge cake. My
I love
favourite.
when this is happening. You act like you're not on camera anymore.
Every time. Yeah, fuck.
That's
No, I'm just trying to cool down from overheating from like crying over
What
those
time's my train home?
those names, man.
just looking at you like.
Edit me out.
I'll edit you out. Shall we try something a bit different today?
Okay.
Because you haven't got the blindfolds over there, so we're gonna have to summon them ourselves, aren't we?
Okay.
So should we do
Summon them.
a little high five for the blindfolds?
Just like,
Oh, look at that.
jeez.
I was really hoping for
do
a
you
dumb
know
and
what?
dumber high five there.
I
where you
hate
both
saying-
missed.
I've just icked myself by going cheese, because you know the guy who's doing the rounds of eating his potatoes without chewing.
No,
That
yeah,
Bevo
what?
guy. Oh, he's horrendous. I'll show you afterwards. He basically he's gone famous by, he's one of these like people that has no talent, and he basically swallows everything without chewing.
Oh God!
And he's gone really famous, but he always goes.
That's his talent, though. Isn't
He
it?
always says that, and now I've just eaten myself. So
Wait, is it the really ugly guy?
really ugly guy with the teeth. And
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It's mean, actually.
No,
But
he is really ugly.
And I
He's
saw one
disgusting.
clip of him, and I heard the noise of him eating a thing, and I just turned it off immediately. So I'm never going to watch this guy again.
on Christmas Day, I filmed myself with a party hat on eating a spud, and I pretended to do the noise and sent it to the group chat. It's horrible. I looked ugly doing that, and I'm gorgeous. So you know.
Pro green in his prime, baby.
Here we go. Right then, Dean.
Lol.
I can hear. I hear the sumptuous pouring of
Here
something.
you go. There's a glass here. Pass that to Sam.
Oh, how are we going to do this?
yeah, you
Right,
just
yeah,
do it by
right,
touch. You know, you've got
there.
you're big men.
Big blind men.
Big blind. That was like a Brian Madonna thing. Right.
Confectionery Corner.
Welcome to the first one of this year, and we kicked it off nice. It's
He doesn't fucking want to be. I'll tell you
it's
that.
made
for
with
free.
8 ingredients. This one.
Is it on bongo?
See if you can guess any of them. once you-
They make it in the Congo.
This
Remember
is
that?
familiar, actually.
What are we doing? Smelling first? No, it's touch first. No, smell
You
first.
can't touch it. It's a liquid.
There's kiwi. There's definitely
Not
kiwi in
Yeah,
it.
there's a load of kiwi in there.
Okay.
I can actually smell something, Ben. Kiwi, raspberry, and apple. I'm getting.
Ding. Okay, you've got 2 of them. It's recommended to only drink 240 to 480 ml a day. I don't know what I've just
He's
poured in
giving me.
there.
He's giving me 485.
Well, this
isn't he?
glass wouldn't have more than that, so
All
we're
right,
good.
then, cool, you're good. So have another little smell. See if you can get any more of the fruits.
Ben, can you get
and
any more?
veggies?
My
or-
palate is not that well defined.
Apple, kiwi.
unfortunately.
Is there any nana in there?
Nay, nana, mate. There's bay, no nana in that.
Mango.
Nope.
The kiwi's so
Okay,
strong.
well, you're gonna
It's
have to-
It really is.
Yeah.
It's
Do
all
the
kiwi.
taste test, then you have to tell me. So this was made fresh this morning by me.
Ah, so it's not. So we've got a little like juice cleanse.
You've got a
for the
little
boys.
homemade juice for the first to kick you off nicely.
Tell you what, boy,
In the
that's,
dry jan.
that's nice and tangy. That.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, a little homemade Dean juice for 2024. Set you off
Sounds
nice.
stings the nostrils.
I want you to think about that bathtub scene while you're drinking this. Anybody that's seen that film knows exactly what I'm talking
That's
about.
actually sent me that as.
I can't guess these.
What's
so
that?
Have you
You're a
got
ju-
some of
you're
your
a juice drinker.
Jamaican? You got some of your Jamaican sea moss in
Nah,
there.
there's no. I'm due to do an order for sea
I know
moss,
you like your
but-
sea moss, don't you?
Yeah.
You've
the
had
health
that.
kick.
I've seen some things about it.
All right, we can take our blindfolds off?
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
we?
yeah. It's just a nice little healthy Dean juice to get you into
Thank you, mate.
2024.
That's actually
lads.
beautiful.
Here we go. New Year's resolutions.
Not a bad colour as well, right? You know, sea.
What we got-
Sea green.
So we got kiwi.
Apple, grape. There's like a handful of grapes. Cucumber, lime, lemon, celery, spinach, kiwi,
The celery I can taste actually.
And the lime.
and the spinach.
Spinach.
No, I'm glad I can't taste the spinach.
There we go.
And yeah,
Cheers, mate.
Not quite a confectionery, but one that will kickstart us. That's not a dig.
It fucking feels
hey,
like one.
I knew it wasn't a confectionery,
It's still
but
better
I
sweetness.
thought, you know. Just a ding dong out of there. isn't it?
Bullshit on aisle two.
We know that you at home can't really hear that bullshit button, but just believe us that it's brilliant.
This is going to sound awful. Sorry, everyone. It's got a
That
few different
sounded
ones.
like Matt Lucas
Yeah.
when he's the fat slimming world person. You fatty fat. You know what I mean? Brilliant.
I feel like he he walked so that Robert Downey Jr. could run in Tropic Thunder.
Oh yeah. But he never thought that at the time.
He
was
did
it?
not think that at the time. No.
I'm putting in the hard yards, so
What a pioneer.
that's nice.
Shout out
that
to
is.
Matt Lucas. But
That's-
yeah.
And also because we're going to have probably a little bit.
Tastes
of-
good or what? What do you
Yeah,
reckon?
yeah. I think with making them juices, as long as you've got your fundamental flavours in there that are like the stuff you like,
Yeah.
you can put some spinach in there and all the good stuff and hide it with like
That's it,
banana
exactly.
and raspberry.
As long as you put
yeah.
more fruit in than the others. And I strained it for you so it's not all lumpy and
Yeah,
bitty
yeah.
and
Actually,
stuff.
beautiful.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very
So-
much. We're ready to seize the year.
Yeah.
2024.
Let's go, baby!
First show of the year, and it's in the bag.
In the bag.
Episode 13. Unlucky for some, but not for us.
Oh, very lucky, it feels like.
Yeah, there we go. So, Happy New Year, everyone watching.
Happy New Year.
And yeah, have a great one. We'll see you
Go
next
get
week.
it.